Kinang-kinang ina.
Hi y'all. Today I'm going to uni and I'm only on uni like how many days a week. So when I go there, I like looking my best because it's also good for my mental health when somebody calls me pretty and I know I'm pretty. And I didn't want to make this video because like it's gonna drain me to film my real get ready with me. You guys love this, so I guess we're filming it. My skincare. I usually do the same style of everyday makeup these days. I haven't changed it since like 2 months ago. I think we need to turn on the AC or my makeup is gonna melt. And y'all, last night, I thought I was genuinely gonna die because I had the worst sore throat feeling ever. But I think my immune system just fought it off, and like now it's kind of gone. It's only like, let's say 50% there. Even literally breathing is so painful. I'm just so grateful that it's gone. Sana umabot to ng 15 minutes because like then I have no footage. We start with sunscreen. I use Originote because it's cheap and my old sunscreen started giving me a burning sensation, like my entire face was burning. So I switched my sunscreen, but it was probably expired to be fair. And when I recommended this to my TikTok live viewers, they were like, they didn't like it because it gave them tiny bumps. So if you're gonna try this, always do a patch test and like watch it for a week. Also, there's a white cast which goes away once you blend it. But I feel like this is kind of whitewashing me. It feels really greasy. And these days, I really don't care about sunscreen anymore. It's just that my makeup looks so much better with this sunscreen. It's basically moisturizer. Next, I'm gonna use this foundation that I bought from Colorist. I can't search this up. It says Coco Eta. And only eyeshadows come up if you search it. I got it because it was only 319 pesos. And I was looking for a foundation that I could repurchase and there would be a hole in my pocket. It feels like a lotion. It reminds me of Etude House Double Serum Foundation. Super hydrating. But it's kind of sketchy because why can't I search it up? Maybe it's like an indie brand. I don't know. And then these days I don't use concealer anymore because I feel like this is enough and it already feels quite heavy. I usually don't do my base makeup for a real school day. It's just that this week we don't have classes and it's just our finals and projects that we have to submit. And the term ended so fast. I feel like this term is quite easy because I only took 2 majors. Wait, I took 2 law majors, 1 business major, the rest were GEs. And I got so lucky with my professor this term because last term my GE profs really asked for a lot of written and creative outputs. I had to edit so many videos. And you know what I put on my LinkedIn? Video editor as my skills that I learned during this course. And I also put it as my occupation because I feel like it feels like a more respectable term than content creator because usually it has a bad connotation, so I just put video editor. I take usually just 1 full pump. I do half pumps each time because I feel like if I get too much, then I'm gonna start looking to beat up. This is actually a nice puff. I got this from Watson's. I'm just gonna go over like red spots. I was gonna do a TikTok live today, but I can't use the same device. Because I'm using my iPhone 11 and this is the device that's like makes me glow up, like for real. The iPhone 12, I only dropped it several times and it's already cracking. I feel like that's the case with thinner phone models. My iPhone 11 is like really thick, it feels like a brick. And it's heavy, but it doesn't have any cracks whatsoever. And the colors here are very bright and not dull. I look absolutely grey and whitewashed in my iPhone 12. I try not to take pictures there. Now for my favorite part. Also from Colorist, I bought this powder. It was so expensive, it was like 500 pesos. But I was so impressed with the formula of this, so I had to buy it. It's literally how they describe it. It's a powder which you can't see. Like, it's just there, but you can't see the particles of like... just... You'll understand when you see it. And the camera doesn't do any justice to it. Okay, I'm gonna... I mean, obviously it's just like any other powder, but this is the powder that doesn't make me cake up. And I used to think that I just have really bad dry skin. It was my base foundation. Once I switched to hydrating formula, it looks absolutely flawless. My only concern these days is my finals because I haven't really started on chapter 2. There's 8 chapters in total, actually 9. And it's more on self-study. We only did problem solving in class, but I don't know what I'm gonna expect for the finals because it's a departmental exam, so like Every single professor is like putting 5 to 6 questions on the exam. And it's open notes, so it's probably hard. They said we could bring a formula sheet, and we could also use Excel. And all this time, I've been answering my quizzes with just me and my calculator. No wonder I was running out of time. I was like, what the fuck? How is everyone so fast? Then they announced that we could use Excel. It's not exactly hard. The finance bros are just gatekeeping the terms so they could keep that career all for themselves. It's not hard, it's just that it takes a lot of time to calculate. And if you don't understand the concept, then you kind of lose all of the points. It's like accounting. I bought this blending brush from Watson's as well. I think it's the Cheeto, but it feels very pokey, pointy, so I don't recommend it. It was $125 too. I had to throw away my Philly mini brushes because it got soaked in my dog's tea. I know, unfortunate. And like, I don't think I would be comfortable enough to put it in my eye, even if I've technically disinfected the thing. Not happening. Well, I keep losing my eyelashes these days. If this camera stops, I'm gonna crash out. And I really like this top because I don't think I have to wear a bra anymore. Braless. The braless movement. But like if my mom knows, I'm gonna get scolded. So hopefully I can sneak out without my bra, because like I feel like bras in general, no matter how expensive they are, they still feel uncomfortable to me. Especially if I start having a panic attack, bro, I just take it off. Cause like it starts to really suffocate me. I also put my eyeshadow on my nose, just so it looks a little bit warm. Cause I feel like if I directly put... Wait, I'm not gonna breathe. Pinjura. I feel like if I directly put contour, it doesn't look as seamless. I don't know. Where's my contour? Honestly, I feel confident even with just base and lipstick. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do it. I forgot to trim my eyebrows. It's kind of weird because the shadow of my eyebrows, my brow bone starts here, not here. So I contour this part so it looks more seamless. Then I use a fluffy brush. I've not cleaned this in days, maybe weeks. See, there's still blush on this product. I blend it out with a soft brush, making my nose really pointy and European looking used to be one of my biggest priorities, but now just don't give a damn, because low-key that's kind of racist to myself because I'm Asian and I like my Asian nose. This is a dupe of baccarat, so it's like my girlfriend, so I don't use it on my body, I just sniff it. Well, TMI for today. Wait, I feel like my contour is too dark. Anyway, still gonna fade and gonna wear my glasses later. Where's my blush? This is my absolute favorite blush these days. So I use a combo. Oh no. Use a combo. Use this light pink and darker pink. Has glitters, but technically you can't really see it. It's too fine. This is Crystal Pink EYS blush. I love them. They're vegan and they have a great shade range. Like, all of the colors are really flattering. See, it's pink, but it shows up. It's not like a fuck. It's not like one of those pink blushes that like only show up on like really pale people. Okay, I think I put too much. Looks like a lot in real life, but like nothing on the camera. There you go. Now we're gonna make a gisal. Okay, I'm using this very sad palette. I only bought this because I had clients, but I would have loved to use my squad, except they don't have rosy shades like this. Sometimes people wonder what shade of Aegis is appropriate. Honestly, just get like a slightly darker shade of your eyeshadow, especially if you already have a natural Aegis, just to define the border like that. And some people look better without Aegis, or like they look better with like the highlighter underneath. I look better like this because I feel like whenever I put highlighter, looks like it's too much. This would be great with like brown contacts, but I'm still debating whether to get them because I'll probably feel too lazy to wash them, and that's like asking for an infection. If you guys are wearing contacts, please wear your contacts before you do your eye makeup. 'Cause I see literally every single person putting it only after they do the eye makeup. They only put it after they're done with the eye makeup, and what happens is that particles of the eyeshadow can get stuck in your eye, and then later you're gonna have an infection because of that. So please don't do it last. I would have loved to talk in Tagalog, but meron kasi ako in-applyan na volunteer, trying to look for organizations that are hiring volunteer English teachers, and I'm trying to practice my English, make it as accentless as possible. And so far, I haven't gotten any replies. maybe they're short-staffed. And this one organization that I try to volunteer for only accepts like on-site volunteers, and they go to countries like Thailand. And I probably can't go because I still have uni, and my parents would be so mad to learn that I'm working for free. Because they've spent quite a lot on my tuition, and like it just doesn't make sense for them for me to be doing it for free. But I'd like to do it. I feel like just learning English opens you up to a lot of opportunities, and so I wanna help others develop their English as well. And the reason why I'm more fluent in English than Tagalog, which is my native language, is because our language at home is not Tagalog. It's usually Waray, which is a dialect. So, sounds like maupay na gabi. Kahusay man sa makeup today. Para dapat ako diwata. Is that correct? I don't know. Please don't cancel me, Waray community. You guys are so pretty. I really hate how the internet is dividing Bisaya people from Tagalog people. Like, bruh, we're literally the same race. And every time I go live, people keep asking my ethnicity, because I don't look Filipino, but I actually am. There's like barely any Chinese blood in me, and I refuse to learn Chinese because back as a child, I was afraid that my parents would send me to China like alone to translate between our Chinese family and like the family that couldn't speak Chinese. And there's no Wi-Fi there. It's not Shanghai, China, it's rural China, where I don't even have access to YouTube. But I feel like I'm a little bit more open-minded these days. I'm a little more open to the idea of learning Chinese, not just because of my roots, but because I've seen the job fair, and they're always looking for someone who's bilingual. And I guess speaking English, Tagalog, and Chinese is like quite rare, so they're looking for people like that. But like, I'm not sure if I want to work for a Chinese boss, because my experience with Chinese agents, not that they're rude or anything, but like they keep on lowering my rates, even though we've already signed a contract. And that's what I've heard about my own race, Chinese people, that if possible they're gonna haggle and they're good at negotiating, not unless they give me a huge salary. I would learn a language for a better salary, but I'm also more interested actually in Spanish, because a lot of the US-based jobs, they look for people fluent in Spanish. And according to people fluent in Spanish, it's still difficult to work as a paralegal, even if you're fluent, because like the legal documents are still quite complex and you're supposed to translate them. But I believe that everything will work out. And actually no, my top language is probably Korean, because I can already write and read in Korean and speak conversational Korean. 안녕하세요, 주위입니다. 오늘은 Korea부. And I feel like it would be great to go back to Korea when I'm already fluent and like talk to the locals, because oh my god, the harmony there, the grandmas of Korea are so sweet. What was I gonna say? I was at the train station, I think in Myeongdong, and we were trying to go to this palace, I think, and there was this one harmony who said, "너무 예쁘다." She your mom, and right next to me was my grandma, and she was so flattered to be called my mom because, to be fair, she does quite look young and youthful. She had her children early, and she's just naturally pretty, like me. You know what? I can't find my eyeliner. And the only thing I could say at the time was like, 감사합니다. 아니요, 우리 할머니예요. Because she was saying 엄마 예쁘다. Oh my god, did I lose my eyeliner? Did I lose it? I think I did. Okay, it's a sign not to use it today. I'm just gonna elongate my eyelashes. Later. It's like... And y'all, I remember I got scammed there because I'm pretty sure water was only 501. But the man at the street vendor charged me 1,000 because I think he saw me holding 1,000. So I don't want to be pushed over anymore. And I also want to haggle for better prices because, oh my god, my mirror. The street. I'm gonna wash that later. When you go to the train station, like the subway, there's a lot of people selling like a rip-off Adidas. I don't know if it's rip-off. Maybe it's real. I can't tell. And I wanna buy some fake Miu Miu. Miu Miu is not that accessible here. People don't make fakes of Miu Miu products that you can buy on Shopee. So I'm gonna look for that. And I also want to go to Busan because we only went around like the city area and like, you know, the touristy place, but not like Korea's provinces. And I wanted to see the sea, but all I experienced was Myeongdong's bustle and heat during the summer, so I couldn't really enjoy it. Plus, we went to this raccoon place. I'm pretty sure they're overwhelmed. We went to this raccoon place in Hongdae, and we thought there's no raccoon place in Myeongdong, so we went all the way to Hongdae only to learn that Myeongdong also has one. It was really hot. Every single minute felt like my skin was burning, and I've never felt heat that bad. And I think it's because it's a city and the buildings are so huge, and all of the air is just like circulating inside. It could even rise up. I'd argue that summer there is more humid than here. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just used to Philippine heat, but there was no air. It was just pure heat. Dito kasi kahit mainit, there's still wind. Okay, maybe I made it a little thick. I like leaving some spots. I think it makes it look more natural when I try to this is a miracle. None of my dogs have peed in my room yet. So what an accomplishment. Django wants to say hi. Django, say hi. He's my senior baby. He's trying to make a shield because he's gonna take a nap. I mean, a fence. I think our makeup is done. I just have to put on brow gel, a little bit more lip gloss, and then we're done. I don't like the way my eyebrows look today. What's the first world problem? But it's fine. Looks better with the brow gel. This is also BYS. And I bought this along with an eyeshadow I no longer use because it's kind of chalky. I bought it for I think 300 or 400 because I got peer pressured by the sales lady. Still get peer pressured in this age. But I don't regret this purchase because it's really nice. It's just that the applicator is kind of hard to use. Like, you can easily put too much. Reapplying my lip gloss. I like this better than the Juicy Lasting Tint because this formula doesn't clump up. And it also lasts longer. It's kind of warm tone right now, but later on it dries as a cool tone color. Then maybe I'll put a little bit of dark red inside for depth. This also makes it look warmer when it dries up. My makeup is done. Currently deciding what earring should I wear. I think this looks better. I recently bought earrings from 168 Mall. And I don't know if I was being ripped off because the first time I asked the staff how much is this, she was like 30, not actually 50, not actually 100, and it went up every single time I asked. I mean, it went up in the same moment that I asked while she was looking at the outfit. So, lesson learned, I'll stick to TikTok shop. It's just really nice because you can see the product in real life. Done. Makeup done. Now I'm gonna use my hair. This is hair mousse. I think I bought this from like a Thailand shop in Shopee. It says, "Excuse me. Extra volume and silky. Chobaki oil and wheat protein." I haven't. It's like there's a lot inside. I've been using this since last year. Am I still supposed to be using it? I don't know. But I'm not buying another one until I finish this bottle. It's like, what a waste. And this prevents my hair from like straying way too much because I have a lot of baby hairs. And sometimes my hair gets dry on the ends. So for the treatment I've been using, it's only 99 pesos. Sulfate free and paraben free. And it's working. But it's kind of making my hair look a little bit too straight. So that's what I don't like about it. Because the previous treatment that I've been using makes my hair feel silky, but it doesn't straighten it. doesn't straighten it as much as this one, and like layered cuts look better when they're not straight. This is how I look like without glasses, y'all. I think I look really, really pretty without glasses, but I cannot be bothered to wear contacts. Gonna take thumbnail photos. Bye. Thank you for watching. Di pa pala ako nagmamascara, but sinatawag na ako. All of my eye products are from Juwi. Why? Because I can easily purchase it and I wouldn't feel like I'm instantly poor. And I put all of my money in a time deposit. So now I can't touch it for 6 months. Then I realized how stupid that idea was. I don't know what possessed me. Okay, it's removable. I actually low-key need that money right now to buy a chair, because I just stole my brother's chair. He doesn't study anymore, so it's fine, but like I would love to have my own chair. Right now I'm sitting on a really flimsy chair that I do not recommend. It's like one of those cute white chairs that may or may not give you the injury of your life. We're done. Going to uni. Still debating whether to wear a bra. It's just too much. Bye. See you next time. And I'm gonna edit my other vlogs. Hope somebody watches it, cause like kinda awkward. Kumikinang-kinang ina. Okay. Get ready with me done. Bye, y'all.